Right, we're here. Jonas Magard.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Back in Manchester, top team,
Yeah.
obviously. Second gym, second home outside of...
Yeah, I would say it's my first home. This is where I've always been.
Yeah.
I've been moving a bit around, but I always stay with Manchester top team, so yeah.
Come on. And you're here because I'm guessing you're training for the fight that's coming up.
I'm here preparing for the fight, in June, 28th of June,
Come on, with Farbod.
Yeah.
Nice. How are we feeling? How are we looking ahead of that one?
Very, very good. I feel like I'm very ahead. I've been training hard since my last fight, so I've not really had any time off. I've just been preparing and improving. So and been over here to Manchester a couple of times before the fight was announced. So
nice. Was it always on the cards, and did you know it was going to be him, or was there a number of other people that you could have faced?
No, I've actually accepted 5 different opponents before I got Farbod.
Wow.
And some of them didn't go through. Some of them was fighting in a higher weight class, and so I've just been busy. I knew the date for a long time. And then I was offered a guy I thought I was going to fight who was a little bit similar to Farbod, but then that fight didn't go through. But then we got Farbod, and it's a fight that I've been wanting for a long time. So I was already preparing when I accepted it.
Come on, we like that. And it's still at bantamweight, isn't it? That's the weight class for yourself. And it's interesting, the bantamweight division. Obviously, the Lima fight is the one that you wanted. You wanted that fight back. Obviously, Lima's he's gone into the UFC, but that title is still, nobody's the champion.
No,
really,
it's a vacated title.
Has the talks on? Is this going to be a number 1 contenders match?
I think it will. Jack was supposed to fight for the title against that Igor kid that I fought last. I don't know what's going on with Jack. He was out with an injury. I've heard rumors that he's gone to another promotion. I don't know if that's true, but then it makes sense that this is going to be for the title next.
Yeah, it's true. Obviously, the fight with Igor, that was a close fight as well. So, but then before then, obviously you've had another fight that you won, and then before then, obviously you beat Jack. So it seems a bit. I understand if Igor gets a number 1 fight for the championship, but then the Jack one, it's a bit.
I think we should have done the rematch for the title. That's what I've asked for. I wanted in that event where Jack was going to fight, but then obviously they wanted to do the Jack fight, and I don't think Igor was so happy to fight me again right after. And that fight fell off, and let's see what happens. But my full focus is on Farbod, and he's a strong opponent. Bit boring, but it's up to me to make it exciting.
Yeah, that's it. And you always bring it when you're in the octagon. You're an exciting fighter to watch, exciting style. Is there any differences that you're going to put into the cage coming into that fight, or is it just going to be the same sort of things that we've seen?
I've been changing some things up from the last fight. I feel like last fight I got in a bit too heavy from a weight cut and stuff, and it affected me very negative in the 3rd round. So I've been changing some things up, and luckily I got good people around me. I got Lerone Murphy, who's always always helps me and guides me in the right way. So I've been talking a lot with him, and of course Carl Prince and all the other guys from Manchester top team. So I feel like I'm on a good for this fight. I'm very prepared.
Come on. And it's funny because since the Jack Cartwright fight, I remember the build-up to there, and Jack was talking about how he's going to knock you out and talking about how he's got the striking advantage over you. But you proved in that fight that actually you've got power in those hands as well. And is that something that you've been working on, and that's potentially going to come in and see in this fight?
So it's always different from fight to fight. The Igor fight was a little bit more different because it was like a short notice. It was like 1 month to prepare. Even though I was ready, it still takes like a month to get your cardio build up, and then you need to work with that cardio. So you need to being able to put more technique and stuff into it. And I feel like with this fight, I'm prepared all around. So I'm very, 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 very excited for this fight.
Come on, looking forward to it. Look forward to it. And yourself, outside of the cage, what's going on with yourself? Are you just focused?
I'm just focused on training and my family, of course. So that's where my time is going. But mostly, I feel like I have a short window now where I need to get as much out of it as possible. I'm 32 now. I'm turning 33, so this is my prime. I need to stay focused and stay on the lane. So yeah.
Go on. And then the goal. Last question for me. The goal, is it still that bantamweight championship?
Yeah, of course. I think after this fight, we will make the fight the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm visualizing.
Nice. We've heard it here first. Jonas Magard, appreciate your time, brother.
Nice
and look
one.
forward to seeing you on the 28th.
Good to see you, man.
Nice one.